Hello again. So for the second clinical scenario, we're going to use PubMed. The scenario is, would vaccinating the children with MMR cause autism? For the PICO elements, for the population, we have children. Here, instead of I intervention, we used E for exposure, and the exposure is the MMR vaccination. For comparison, it's no MMR vaccination, and the outcome is autism. Of course, the type of question here is harm.
First, we go to PubMed website. In PubMed, we can directly search by the type of question by clicking on the clinical queries under the search box. Since we're dealing with a harm question, we will filter it by etiology or harm. For the scope, we'll start with a broad scope, which is more sensitive but not specific. And if we get a lot of results, we can reduce them by narrowing. We start by the first concept, which is MMR vaccine, and search. We will then go click on the See All results in PubMed and go to Advanced under the search box to check if PubMed understood our search. Okay, so he took it as a match. He found the MMR vaccine as a match and keywords. The keywords seem to fit our search.
Okay, now that we are done with our first concept, MMR vaccine, we move on to the second concept, which is autism. So we can add autism here as a search term. Click add and then search. Also, we get 60,000 results, but we want to check whether PubMed understood our search. So we click on advanced. Details. Okay, so under autism, he took it as autism or autistic disorder as mesh terms and as keywords, which also seem to fit what we want. So now that PubMed understood our two concepts, it's time to combine them together, and we can do this using the AND Boolean operator. So here we have to write a hashtag before our number. So hashtag 1 and hashtag 2. And we search. Okay, so the final results show a total of 163 results. This is still a large number, and we haven't added our filter yet because we want to limit our population to children. So we scroll down and press on additional filters. We filter by age, and our target population is children. I think this child birth to 18 years is a good match, so we can filter by it. Press show. But we have to apply the filter from here. Okay, after applying the filters, we narrowed down the results to 110 results. It is still a fairly large amount, and we would like to reduce it even more.
So, as Vanessa have previously mentioned, we started with a broad search. We are going to change it into a narrow search in order to get less results. So here we look for our search. We copy the whole thing and paste here in the query box. So here the filter applied was broad, we change it to narrow, and we search. We got 32 results, which is a fair number of results, and we can see that the articles are what we wanted. So to make sure that these articles are relevant to our scenario, we can look for the abstract. To do that, we go for the display options, and for the format we choose abstract. Here we can read the abstract for each article of our results. So narrowing, changing from broad to narrow, was one strategy to get a fewer number of results, which was a fair number here, but in case we got more results, or in case we wanted to do another strategy, we could have unexploded, since in PubMed all the meshes are exploded by default, or we could have removed the keywords and used only the mesh terms for our search. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.